Good evening, viewers. You're now watching Hornbill TV's Northeast Express. A major drug consignment valued at approximately 6 crore was seized in Guwahati on Monday during a joint operation conducted by Basistha Police and a special task force. Acting on a tip-off, police intercepted a 12-wheeler truck during routine checking. Upon thorough inspection, officials recovered around 20,000 yaba tablets concealed inside the vehicle. 4 persons allegedly involved in smuggling the narcotics were apprehended on the spot. According to police sources, the drugs were smuggled from Imphal and transported via Silchar and Meghalaya before reaching Guwahati. A police officer involved in the operation said that they intercepted the truck during checking. After questioning, the accused confessed that they were carrying the drugs from Imphal via Silchar and Meghalaya to Guwahati. They seized approximately 20,000 yaba tablets and arrested 4 individuals. The operation was jointly carried out by the police commissioner, the team and the STF. Officials stated that further investigation is underway to uncover more details about the network involved in the trafficking.
আমি এটা গাড়ীটো ইন্টাৰসেপ্ট কৰিলো ইন্টাৰসেপ্ট কৰাৰ পিছত তেওঁলোকৰ মানুহখিনি ফৰ্মেলিটিছ মতে আমি কেমেৰা যিখিনি কৰিব লাগে সেইখিনি মতে আমি তেওঁলোকক সোধা পোছা কৰিলো সোধা পোছা কৰোঁতে তেওঁলোকে নিজে স্বীকাৰ কৰিছে যে আমি মানে তেওঁলোকে ইফালৰ পৰা ভায়া শিলচৰ হৈ মেঘালয় হৈ আনিছিলে বস্তুখিনি আমি পালো মানে 20,000 ইয়াবা টেবলেট এইখিনি পাইলো আৰু মানুহ 4জন পাইছো এতিয়া আমি কোনজন মানুহ ডাইৰেক্ট ইনভলভ আছে সেইখিনি আমি চাই লওঁ এটা 12 চকীয়া ট্ৰাক তাৰ ভিতৰত লৈ আহিছিলে আমাৰ এইটো অপাৰেশ্যনত আমাৰ হেৰি আছিলে আমাৰ খালি আমি মানে কমিশনাৰ আৰু এছটিএফ দুটা টিম আছিল কিমানজনক এতিয়া আমি 4জন আটক কৰিছোঁ 4জনৰ ভিতৰতে পিছত আমি সোধা পোছা কৰাৰ পিছত কি হয় কিমান টকা হ'ব এইখিনি এইটো এপ্ৰক্সিমেটলি 6 কোটি টকা বুলি আমি অনুমান কৰা হৈছে ইম্ফলৰ পৰা আনা বুলি কৈছে এই মানুহকেজন কোৰ মানুহ বুলি কিবা কৈছে না এতিয়া আমি এইটো ডিটেইলখিনি হোৱা নাই এতিয়া লম বাকি আমি আপোনালোকে প্ৰিলিমিনাৰী পাইছে এইটো কাৰণে আমি
As part of its preparation for the 2028 Assembly's elections from the Umsning constituency, leaders of the Umsning People's Front inaugurated a full-fledged party office located at Umsning Proper A village. The office was formally inaugurated by Dr. David Lingdo, chairman of the UPF, in the presence of Kidorius Dakar, General Secretary Donbor Marbanayang, Chief Advisor, other senior members and party supporters. The inauguration ceremony was marked the 37th birthday of Dr. David Lingdo, who is the founder as well as the chairman of the UPF. Speaking at the event, party leaders stated that the primary objective behind the formation of the UPF is to prepare for the 2028 elections, with Dr. David Lingdo projected as the party's candidate from Umsning constituency. As an aspiring candidate for the 2028 elections, Dr. Lingdo emphasized that his approach would be constructive and issue-based. Without resorting to personal attacks, he stated that the party would focus on clearly presenting its agenda and transparency, communicating the facts that voters need to know when electing their representatives to the Legislative Assembly.
Ngam ju kwa ru ba ki wei pa imen nga in support ane nai by pocket money nga trade ladi na seng ladi bat hakata kapor kan junong sama juga nga kersian kongres ngam ju diman by pisa by kali by shal ane by sik kamtam to ngam ju di diri ngam ju diman e nga dade ngailam ya ki kenhon keleng kim ju ai nga dei finance secretary juga circle yam kim ju ai pisa funding nga ngalai ngam ju kuslai Kitu kena yo ya ke ya ka tu kontrak man kasni nga ngam kam kita ngaron ka be ke khu jong le tagaw pa ba an story ustad ne to ka short story brief story jona yo la sir don nok le phi ba ithu ena hadin ta na tray office na poi keleng utang su pressure pa u director nga ngai nga resign yo nga I'm not looking for job. The job is running after you, after me. I'm not running after the job. If I'm not fit to be corrupted with you, then it's okay. Terminate me. I don't mind. Ngam kuslai. Ngami nakawai ka department, sa kawai department. Ngami nakawai department, sa kawai department. Ngapoy keleng kari India ngam border. Ngalai merwai siya kita ki jala jarkhan ukarkhan keleng ngalai. Ngai kendo yaki khana tiba har ka ngam kuslai. Ngawan sini. Hadiin ba. Ngayo ikhun balai. Ilok yung bawan mo sini, naite siya jala, siya kiwipat na mga kaleba. Ikinja kikun, ngawan sini undang lawan sini ngairap iki babun ki candidate kim jual pisang ngano hok ipi ngam ju tre iru hapor baseng iba pensingan sim dia tu PDF ngedei ngadalang tu kum advisor ban yang make up ya ki bun ki cream tu kidon ki cream ki sunscreen kidon ki night cream kidon ki lotion kidon ki body lotion hang tu ngi make up hadu katu kawan jitna joka party I demand nothing benefit in it on of it ngawan na kaying batuk ng im kumli ngam kuslay ngadon kami ublay takadaw balay babun ki pelok junga kidang tray minta ngam ibay ki dokli kidang tray haki office bakher yong nga te dondor ki minta pate palong way napeng ki way yong apitik hakajim junga najudway dangit. It's better for me to be born lucky than rich. Lada pilong ki khun ki bak ki khadan bok stengka kin kelalak kin kelaputik. Kay kita berkhadan bok pelong kiti benyai bek hakakam kajam. Kay hakani kasni ka bamta kalongan ai jingmur khindet tok ya tini ki member ki joka JTPL ba wan namlong ba thutchen. Wan namlong ba bakalenti haka jing yalam jungi Dr. David haka ni ka Johnny kami ka Johnny ka basuk ka jam kami ka Johnny ka ba ka ba thar ka ba thang teng phimyo wat tamban di umru haka jing yalam nganong ipi ngatrai plaitit ku bakatuk ani na deng jung kini katin jisnek temen gong nu bana puring sing than le kam takadaw haka jing junga ngam ju kwa bang tri media than mangadon haka kata ka parti ta ka di ka sin ka banta.
A dramatic street clash in Charilam under Sipahijala district of Tripura on Monday has brought the spotlight back on alleged narcotics network operating in the region after rival groups reportedly engaged in a violent confrontation in broad daylight. Eyewitnesses described scene resembling a gang war with armed men chasing and attacking each other in a busy market area, triggering panic among local residents and shopkeepers. The incident has raised fresh concerns over law and order in the Bisalgarh-Charilam belt. According to preliminary accounts, a four-wheeler allegedly carrying narcotic substances was on its way towards Sonamura when it collided with an e-rickshaw at Charilam market. The accident reportedly led to a heated altercation that quickly escalated into a clash between two groups. Witnesses claimed that the several individuals armed with rods and iron objects chased the driver of vehicle, assaulted him and allegedly took away the suspected contraband from the car. The driver's assistant was reportedly attacked during the scuffle. The vehicle was vandalized amid the chaos. Though police are yet to issue an official statement, local sources have linked the incident to an alleged turf war between rival narcotics racket seeking dominance in the area. Repeated attempts to contact the officer in charge of Bisalgarh police station for confirmation remained unsuccessful at the time of filing this report. The episode has intensified scrutiny over drug trafficking routes in border districts of the state, with residents expressing concern over recurring clashes and the perceived emboldening of organized criminal elements. Further details are awaited as authorities investigate the matter. Senior BJP leader and former East Tripura MP Guwahati Tripura on Monday said that jail is inevitable for anyone found guilty of corruption, sharpening the political rhetoric ahead of elections to the Tripura Tribal Areas Autonomous District Council. Addressing a party rally at Damdam Kechur Chera, Tripura asserted that no political leader would be able to evade the law if charges of corruption were established. His remarks were seen as a direct attack on leaders of the regional party Tripura Mota, which currently wields significant influence in the TTAADC. Referring to recent political exchanges, Tripura countered remarks by Pradyot Bikram Manikya De Burma, a key leader associated with Tripura Mota, who had earlier suggested that there were no jails in Tripura meant for him. He further stated that if the Bharatiya Janata Party came to power in the TTAADC, it would order an audit of the council's administration. BJP State General Secretary Bipin Debarma also addressed the gathering, criticizing Tripura Mota and urging voters to back the BJP in the forthcoming polls. There was no immediate response from Tripura Mota leaders to allegations at the time of filing this report.
ভেনেজুয়েলায় যখন রাষ্ট্রপতি কে তুলে নিয়ে যায় আমেরিকা, তাদের ওই পথে নেমে আন্দোলন করা ছাড়া উপায় নেই। আর তাদের এই আন্দোলনের কথা আমেরিকার মানুষ শুনবেই না, এত দূরে তাদের কোনো মাধ্যমও নাই। আর এখন ইরাক যুদ্ধ, ইরান এবং ভেনেজুয়েলা ইসরায়েলের মধ্যে যে যুদ্ধ, ওইখানে রাষ্ট্রপতি মারা গেল। এখন তারা মিছিল করছে যে আমরা মানছি না, মানবো না, তোমাদের কথাই যুদ্ধ হবে না, তোমাদের কথাই যুদ্ধ থামবে। তাদের কথা ত্রিপুরার মানুষই তো শুনছে না, তো তাহলে জিতেন্দ্র তাদের তো কাজ নাই এই আন্দোলন করা ছাড়া। তারা কি মানুষকে এখন কিছু দিতে পারে? যখন ক্ষমতায় ছিল 25 বছর, তারা যদি চাইতো এই জনজাতি সমাজের জন্য অনেক কিছু করতে পারত, তারা করেনি। আবার পরিতোষ ভাই বলছিলেন আমাদেরকে উপজাতি করে রেখেছিল, আমরা জনজাতিও হয়নি তখন। এই বিজেপি নরেন্দ্র মোদী আসার পরে, ডক্টর মানিক সাহা এখন আমাদের মুখ্যমন্ত্রী, এই সরকার আসার পরে আমাদের রাজ্যে আমরা জনজাতি সমাজ হিসেবে পরিচিতি পাই। এবং আজকে মথারা যে বলে বিজেপি যারা করে তারা সব জাতি বিরোধী, রাজ পরিবারকে অসম্মান করে, আমি প্রদ্যুৎজিকে সম্মান দিয়ে, রাজ পরিবারকে সম্মান দিয়ে আমি এই কথা বলতে চাই। সিপিআইএম এর সময় আমি বাদ দিলাম, রাজ পরিবারকে সম্মান দেওয়া হয়নি, কিন্তু কংগ্রেসের নেতা তো ছিলেন বিক্রম কিশোর দেববর্মা, প্রদ্যুৎ দেববর্মার বাবা, ওই ওনার মা ভিভু কুমারী দেবী, উনিও মন্ত্রী ছিলেন, বাবাও এমপি ছিলেন। তৎকালীন সময় কেন মহারাজা বীর বিক্রম কিশোর মাণিক্য বাহাদুরের নামে এয়ারপোর্ট হয়নি, বিমানবন্দরের নাম কেন হয়নি? প্রশ্ন করা উচিত আমাদের, করা উচিত তো। তখন তো করা যেত, তখন কেন করেন? আর মহারাজা বীর বিক্রমকে আমরা যখন সম্মান দেখালাম, সরকারি ছুটি ঘোষণা করলাম, সারা পৃথিবী, সারা ভারতবর্ষের মানুষ যখন জানলো, আর এই বিজেপি আসার পরে ত্রিপুরা রাজ্যের রাজ পরিবারকে সম্মান দিল, জনজাতি সমাজকে সম্মান দিল, তখন প্রদ্যুৎ বাবু চিন্তা করলো তাহলে তো আমার বাবার নাম বাদ দিয়ে দাদুর নামে আমার রাজনীতি করা দরকার। তিনি বলতে শুরু করলেন, মে মহারাজা বীর বিক্রম কিশোর কা নাতি হো। এর আগে কোথায় ছিলেন ওনার পরিচয়? প্রদ্যুৎ বাবু, আপনি যে রাজনীতি করছেন এখন, বিজেপির করা, বিজেপির দেওয়া সম্মানকে আপনি ব্যবহার করে রাজনীতি করছেন এখন। তার জন্য আপনি বাবার নাম না নিয়ে দাদুর নাম নেন। এটা আমাদের সমাজে কি ঠিক? রেবতী ত্রিপুরার বাবার নাম কি? আমাকে বলতে হয় রবি ত্রিপুরা, তারপরে আমার দাদুর নাম আসবে। কিন্তু প্রদ্যুৎ বাবু দাদুর নাম বেশি বলে কেন জানেন? দাদু, এই যে কৃত বিক্রম মের বাবা মহারাজা বীর বিক্রম, উনাকে আমরা সম্মান দিয়েছি, তার জন্য এখন কৃত বিক্রমের নাম না নিয়ে মহারাজা বীর বিক্রমের নাম নেয়। ঠকায় ঠকায় ঠকায়, এই কথা কে বলে? আমি ওনার থেকে শিখেছি। আমি জীবনে কোনোদিন কাউকে ঠকাইনি, আমি এখনো সত্য নিয়ে চলছি। আমি ছোটকালে
The Middle East stands on the brink. In a chilling declaration broadcast across Iranian state media, a senior commander of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps has issued a fiery ultimatum to the world. The Strait of Hormuz is officially closed, and any ship daring to cross it will be set ablaze. Ibrahim Jabari, senior advisor to the Guard's commander-in-chief, didn't mince words. He warned that both the Revolutionary Guards and Iran's regular navy stand ready to open fire on any vessel attempting passage through the narrow waterway, the artery that carries nearly a fifth of the world's oil. This is Iran's most explicit and explosive threat yet. For decades, the Iran warned it could choke the world's most critical oil corridor. Now, it says that threat is reality. The Strait of Hormuz, just 33 kilometers wide at its tightest point, links Gulf oil giants including Saudi Arabia, Iran, Iraq and the United Arab Emirates to global markets. Roughly 20% of daily global oil consumption flows through this corridor. Now that lifeline is under threat, the dramatic closure follows US and Israeli strikes on February 28, targeting Iran's leadership. Donald Trump publicly encouraged Iranians to rise against their ruling clerics, a move Tehran branded as direct interference. Iran's retaliation was swift and thunderous. Missiles rained down on Gulf nations hosting U.S. bases, including Qatar, Kuwait, and Bahrain. Strikes were also launched towards the United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, and Oman. And now, the ultimate escalation, sealing off the world's most vital oil route. Energy markets are rattled. Traders fear a full-scale regional war that could send crude prices soaring and destabilize global supply chains. The timing is even more volatile as global shipping was already under strain. Iran-backed Houthi militants in Yemen have been targeting vessels in the Red Sea and the Gulf of Aden since the 2023 Gaza war erupted, turning key maritime routes into combat zones. Now, with the Strait of Hormuz shut down, the stakes could not be higher. Flights from India to Dubai resumed on March 3, 2023, bringing relief to thousands stranded at airports in both countries. Services to Mumbai, Chennai and Bengaluru restarted after cancellations caused by escalating Iran-Israel tensions. Earlier strikes and retaliatory attacks targeting US bases had disrupted air travel across the region. After days of chaos triggered by the Israel-Iran conflict, the first Abu Dhabi to Bengaluru flight touched down safely, bringing back anxious passengers who had been stranded in the UAE. Some describe hearing blasts around the hotel as missiles were intercepted overhead. Airlines like Etihad arranged hotel stays, while Emirates resumed limited services to India. Airports in Bengaluru, Mumbai and Delhi received some of the first returning flights. Indigo has also announced special relief operations from Jeddah, while Air India continues to monitor airspace conditions. The crisis followed US-Israel strikes on Iran and retaliatory attacks, leading to widespread airspace closures for thousands of Indians in the Gulf. The ordeal highlights how distant conflicts can quickly hit close to home.
First of all, thank you for all the friends and family whoever had shown the concern and wished that I should come safely. Not only me, all the Indians. Once we got stuck in Abu Dhabi airport, okay, the Etihad Airways, where I booked the ticket, so they have taken very well care actually. By the evening of 28th, they booked the hotels for all the passengers whose flight were cancelled. So they they asked us to stay until the next flight is available.
So which preparations are available and Dubai? It was very scary and also exciting. The airlines moved us to a 5-star hotel. So and there were so many explosions happening around that hotel. It was pretty scary. So we're finally happy that we're back in India. We landed in India. I was so scared until the flight landed as well. So yeah. Airport situations. Airport situations also. So on the days when we landed 2 days ago, there were missiles being intercepted on the over the airport, Abu Dhabi airport, and I could hear so many explosions going off, and that was pretty scary. I could see fighter jets going on top of the airport. So it was scary.
It was peaceful, but they had shut down the airspace for precautionary measures. So today they had arranged for another flight, and we got back.
I landed in Dubai on Saturday. From Saturday 1 o'clock, they announced the airspace cancellations. அப்புறத்துலேருந்து ஹோட்டல் ரொம்ப நல்லா பார்த்துட்டாங்க. எமிரேட்ஸ் they put us in a very nice hotel. அப்புறம் 3 daysக்கு வந்து it's very scary situation. We heard explosions almost every few hours. ரொம்ப ரொம்ப பயமா இருந்தது இருக்கிறதுக்கு. ஒரு they were all interceptions. அதாவது it was not very நம்ம கண்ணில் வந்து மிசைல் அது நைட்ல தெரியும், but it was just they were all intercepted as in they assured that you're all safe now. But messages வந்துட்டே இருக்கும். ஆனா வந்து emergency on the missile struck messages. It was very scary situation. So we are very very happy to be back home, safe, alive. So Um,
How are you feeling now, madam?
I'm feeling it's like freedom. It is like freedom, Nijamave. So 3 days they took care of us very well. So annala adu patti onnu solradhukilla romba nalla paathuttaanga. But the situation was very scary. Road illa Dubai roads illa yarume illa. So the roads were empty. You can only hear planes, not planes actually, like those missiles or like those drones. You could only hear those sounds. Um, but yeah, I'm only happy that we made it out safe.
That's all for now. Thank you for watching Hornbill TV.